Hello, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. Welcome back to Gospel News. The information is endless when it comes to this very channel. We bring on an update back to back on daily basis. If you have not followed us on our social media handles, what are you waiting for? I beg, go follow us very quickly. And those of you where they find our channel, we would they use for prank, is still don't they available, and some prank don't they available now. I'm gonna go subscribe to Ekureku TV. That one is there for YouTube and Facebook, including on TikTok. We they post on a special content for that place. So in case you they get bad day, if you go there, go laugh out your sorrow. We they do other things. We take know ourselves. We be comedy that side. You understand? Ekureku TV. I go put maybe the link. And we also share the videos of that particular channel and page on this our Facebook and YouTube channels. Okay, so we'll go straight to the reason why we are here today. Is the 4th day of May 2023. As it is hot, so they say don't read for one particular southeast state, and then one business hub for Abia State, which they call Aba. They said that the UGM has resumed operations for that region, and one ASP, Assistant Superintendent of Police, has been sent to judgment, and they don't cut him head through away. Say they don't know where they keep the head of that man. I say, Okezie Ikpeazu, the wood infested, the ant infested wood, the wood infested with ant, where you go carry from bush, don't finally draw the attention of the lizard into your compound. Remember that recently IPOB members had a protest in Aba. And they said that the Nigerian police force came out with full force, and by many of them, they oofed them through away. Say, what do they protest for? And they were protesting for the release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They said that this thing, I'm not saying that IPOB is responsible, but remember that people have families. And like I've always said on this channel, that people, they will be say they know they take them lightly. Say any opportunity we didn't get in this life, they go strike. So we are not saying that IPOB is responsible for this, but we are telling you that there are occasions that can lead to this crisis. The way the police has been brutalizing people are the reasons why these things are happening. If you see where police, they brutalize innocent people, you say if you go cry, give the country. May not be like say no, Patana, they say residents flee. As government behead Assistant Superintendent of Police in Southeast Nigeria. Even the governor, where they call Okezie Ikpeazu now, they say, run, don't go hide for back of cupboard. I can't define and say, oh, God, where you? I don't even see him. They say he has fled. I don't know whether na Abuja won't go wrong. Go, I've been a River State. He won't go meet weak. He made that one. What will be that in this country? You know that kind of thing. As we work, I come out for that place. So before we move, pata. I still want to use that opportunity to remind you on this one. They say Nigeria police confirmed 2 persons dead and officer shot during court clash in Ogun. So after this one happened, we did not hear that the police went there and started arresting innocent people or killed anybody. So I still want that same situation and scenario to be replicated in Abia State. We would not advise the Nigerian police to go there and start disturbing innocent people, because once crimes happen, the perpetrators will flee that particular zone. And probably, you know how the Nigeria police behaves. They will go and start disturbing the innocent people. So we want to put it on notice that the Nigerian police must not go and arrest innocent people who knows nothing about what the UGM, who has fled, has done. They know nothing about it. So that's our own advice to the Nigerian police, because we have deployed the forming committee to go and look into this matter very, very urgently. And they say our people waiting to evacuate from Sudan. Nigeria government admit that Igbos were asked to come down from buses in Sudan. Says it wasn't deliberate. No be deliberate, not delicate. And they are on that. As are my brothers and sisters, say me then come down. Who now one can carry? Even our brother self, now even bring plane where they take the carry. Dangote no fee bring gamo. Even though the population of people when they are na Muslims. Dangote no fee send plane upon answering the richest man. Useless money if you can't help the poor when they are in need. I beg more go into details. Now, they said that unknown gunmen have reportedly killed and beheaded an assistant superintendent of police, ASP, at Aba, the commercial nerve center of Abia State, southeast Nigeria. The incident, which happened on Tuesday along East Street, Aba, has thrown residents of the area into panic. Wow. Some residents were reported to have started relocating to other areas to avoid being killed in a reprisal by the police. So I'm asking, like, reprisal, is it that the unknown gunmen are still standing outside there that will cause a reprisal? So the police have to apply caution in whatever they are doing, not just going somewhere, you just go there and start shooting people and killing people who knows nothing about what has transpired between the police and the UGM. This incident should be investigated because you can't just attack innocent people for no reason. According to sources, the hoodlums who threatened further attacks on the area carted away the gun and uniform of the deceased police officer before they fled the scene. However, the identity of the slain police officers could not be ascertained yet because they come out in uniform. So how do we know who he was? A police source told Sahara reporters that the killings of the police officer might be connected with the death of a leader of a criminal gang during gun battle on Sunday, April 23rd, 2023. He said the criminals on that fateful day opened fire the moment they sighted policemen in that area. They were pursued up to Ojozokalo Bridge, linking Ngwa Road, Pepos Road, and with Apu Road, where they began to exchange gunfire. Unable to face the superior fireworks of the police, the kingpin jumped into the Aba River trying to escape through the Ovom Azumini link of the river before he was killed by the police. A resident of the area told some journalists on condition of anonymity that the gruesome killing of the police ASP had led to apprehension about around East Street, Ngwa Road, Apu Road, Ndoki Street, Eche Road, and Orlasi Road, all within the Ndieguru axis of as the criminals were said to have threatened that the police and residents of the area would have no peace. So they said the police and the residents of the area will have no peace. If na resident, the unknown government, they fine. At least they don't kill many people now for that area. So you understand that they have a target, which is the Nigerian police. You can hear that they killed one of the unknown gunmen last week during a gunfire. You know, maybe that one, one of their, criminal gangs, where they kill so. But now, you can see, they say resident. So I wonder whether when this happened, whether there were no residents where they go open fire on. So these unknown gunmen, with the kind of things that is happening, you understand that they have a target, which is the police. So the police should, be cautious in their duties and how they treat people. Meanwhile, efforts made by Sahara reporters to get the reaction of the Abia State Police Command on the incident were unsuccessful, as the command spokesperson, SP Geoffrey Ogbonna, did not answer his calls. He also did not reply to a text message sent to his mobile line. So, Geoffrey Ogbonna, please update us on the current situation of things, and we would like to advise the police not to trigger any further apprehension in that region by going about and harassing innocent citizens of Aba. That is the update that we got from Aba there. Anyways, I don't know how to react to this. We are still investigating. As soon as the forming committee brings update, we are going to let you people know what is going on in that region. And from there, very quickly, let's go to, is it Kenya? Yeah, I think Kenya, where they said that people were fasting to go and meet God. And they are debating the matter on live television. Let us take a look at what happened. So if una like, muna go there. Those of una, we want go meet Jesus. Watch this.
Him quite all right, but you let him go, right? Yeah. There's only it was only a matter of time before we saw this kind of situation.
Well, here's the thing, what would you describe as a crime enough to either stop a religious body from practicing or arrest its pastor. Because these things can still be deemed free will. You know, nobody is being forced. Nobody is being, you know, basically forced. And so he can simply claim that people acted, you know, with their own free will. If you remember when this story broke, I remember that a couple of people that were rescued, that were found in the mountain region and were rescued before they died, refused to eat because they still were saying to themselves that their spiritual father or their pastor had told them that they should starve to death. And they refused to still eat even after being rescued. So he can simply claim, you know, they all acted, you know, on their own free will.
Okay,
and so at that point, the government or the police can't
so
act.
let's see.
All right, una don see now, say, this pastor now will be say, tell people may they go starve so that they can see Jesus, they can actually go free. You can see that. He can actually go free. They will say, oh, people wanted to starve, they see Jesus. But who told them to starve? You see that? That is how they have brainwashed Africans with religion. I think saying a normal thing. Now, before you know it now, leave Christian, leave religion, and face waiting face you. Leave religion and face waiting face you. Because before God, we turn against you. And what is God going to turn against? That people say people may they go starve to meet Jesus. Now they starve, then die. And the person will tell them may they starve. He's not looking like somebody who starved along with them. Are you normal? If I see that kind of comment here, I will bust out from your screen and meet you. Waiting be that. Jesus. I beg me, we'll go straight to another update where they say that Nigeria government don't confirm, say, they tell Igbo people, make them come out for buses where they take, they evacuate them from Sudan, come back to Nigeria because of the war where they happen for that country. They say that the Nigerian government, under the President Okonkonyano Muhammadu Buhari, who has buried the country into canal, has admitted that some nationals who turned out to be Igbo were asked to come down from evacuation buses in Sudan, noting that the issue had been resolved. I say, oh, Ayanogo. The government, meanwhile, denied claims that the country's embassy in Khartoum, the capital of war-torn Sudan, refused to evacuate Nigerians who are of the Igbo ethnic group. Sahara reporters had on Tuesday reported that some stranded Nigerians in warring Sudan accused officials of the Nigerian embassy in the evacuation exercise of discriminating against the Igbos. In a viral video seen by Sahara reporters and all of you watching these particular videos on Tuesday, a Nigerian of Igbo descent was seen lamenting the level of discrimination against the Igbos in a foreign land to the extent that after entering into evacuation buses, they were allegedly asked to come down in Sudan. He had claimed that the Nigerian authorities evacuated stranded Nigerians in war-torn Sudan by state of origin and left Igbos behind. The man in viral video has stated that they were asked to come down from the bus that conveyed other stranded Nigerians from other ethnic groups on Saturday and Sunday to Egypt. The young man in the video had, however, appealed to wealthy Igbo men to come to their aid. However, the Nigerian government denied the allegations, describing the account as false. Loriro, the thing should be true. It's true, because I'm not sure whether that man can come out. Look at it. They admitted that they did it, and they're also coming to the article to say the account is false. I don't know whether these people are normal. This Dabiri Abike Rewa be waiting. Una don't know what una they do. The spokesperson of Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Mrs. Francisca Omayuli, on Wednesday urged the general public to disregard the allegation. What are we disregarding here? Omayuli said that it had investigated the allegation and found it to be false, adding that Igbos were among the first batch of 637 Nigerians evacuated to Aswan border, Egypt, according to Daily Post. She, however, admitted that Igbos were asked to come down from evacuation buses, but it wasn't deliberate, noting that the issue had been resolved. Una still admit, una see the talk, say, you see how Nigeria, they contradict themselves in what they are doing. Una don't admit, say, una tell them, make them come down. Una still don't admit now, say, the issue has been resolved, which means that there was an issue in the first place, which you have allegedly resolved now, when we don't know. to fear for these people. More buses were made available to accommodate every Nigerian national in Sudan who indicated interest to be evacuated. It is therefore surprising that such a misleading allegation could be leveled against officials of the embassy who had worked tirelessly on the evacuation exercise, she added. When I see how the thing happen for Sudan. So Igbo people, Muna get sense. So Nigeria is not for you, whether they have resolved it or not. But the thing don't play out. We shouldn't have played out. In a responsible country, people should be answering queries. People should lose their jobs for this kind of discrimination. But it is Nigeria now, and the people whom it happened to are Igbos, even though their brother is the one who brought the plane that is taking people back to the country free of charge. How many other wealthy Nigerians brought planes? That Ahmed Baba, vice presidential candidate to Peter Obina, they say one buy second private jet. Waiting on that they use and do. They say I even carry Adamawa State INEC rig. Now carry and come out from the plane rescue and come out. Okay, they don't go collect share that money, even though it works against the country. Now they see how this country they go. They know if we send their private jet. All those churches, no fit send private jet, may they go carry. Oh, go and bring back, we have the mind of humanity. Go and bring back the people we gog for Sudan. Where are you people? No humanity in you people. Every day, church. Hey, when I want make heaven, we pray to you. Rakasata koru. I beg you, go another news before I go change mind. All these people where they go church without church mind. You hear the smell.